And welcome back to the layout, everybody. We're doing a little more work on the helix portion, or the part that covers the helix. So remember on the last video I said that this has got to be smoothened out and sanded down. Well, on the joint over here I didn't put any of this mesh between the joints, so it cracked. So I peeled it back, or cut it all back out. Then I put that mesh in there, and then I puttied it, and now we're just going to let it dry, and then we'll sand it down, and then we'll be sanding all this down, and we're going to be painting it. So that's what we're going to be doing in the next couple of days, sanding all these holes and then painting this backdrop, probably blue. I've started to sand it down over here and there. And then we're going to paint all this. Now it looks like that joint over here as well is cracked, so I might have to cut that back out and put that tape in there as well, and re-putty it. I'll have to get some drywall filler, and we'll continue on this and paint this up nicely. So this will look a little bit better and look much more nicer. And then we'll do something about the portholes here. I'm not sure what I'm doing here yet, but I'm going to do something there. Same thing on the other side. And then we're going to be filling this gap up in here as well with something. And then we'll paint it all up pretty nice, so it'll look nice. And slowly but surely progress will continue. Alright, it's been a couple of days now, so this patch over here that I made is dried. I put another coat on it, I sanded it all down nicely, and then I roughed all this up as well. Just got to wipe it down. And then all this has been sanded, roughed, and then we're going to be painting. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to prime it first and then put some blue paint on that, and then fix this portal. I might just put some balsa wood or something up over here and a little bit back here. Nothing on the top, just a couple of pieces of balsa, and I might paint this area black in the tunnel, so it's going to look better. And then over here, from here, it's going to be green, representing vegetation, trees up on the mountain as you go up. And then over here we have this gap. We have these gaps all along here. So what I'm thinking of doing is taking some styrene and then gluing it from the back end to this, and then just putting some shrubs all along the back here, and little trees maybe, and see if that hides it. And this portion here has got a bigger gap, so what I'm thinking of doing over here is putting styrene in between here and kind of curve it, and then maybe, I don't know, put something, paper towels with plaster on it maybe. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do there. I might have to do that and peel this back a bit. I wasn't thinking, again, when I did this portion, of what I was gonna do back here. So I might have to scrape all this back to about over here, and then put the styrene, or I should say foam, back here, and then maybe put paper towels or something up there. I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna have to play around with that area first and see what I can do, and then that's about what we've done. I haven't sanded this area yet, or the rest of it, so I'm still trying to think of exactly what's the best way to fix this hole, which is about an inch back. So I'm not exactly sure. I think the foam sounds like the best idea to do that part, but yeah, it's taking a little longer than I expected. I gotta find the primer and then prime it and then paint it. Okay, so we'll continue with the project. I'll keep you guys posted. Alright, now, so I've been tossing these ideas on what to do in this area. I tried doing the foam and it just didn't work, so I went out and bought the plaster cloth. I'll show you this stuff over here from Woodlake Scenic, and this is the was it 3-inch, 4-inch wide? It's only about like that wide. Then I cut it in, some of them in half and some in smaller. So I just dipped it in water and put it here, and this filled out the hole really well. I'm just going to put some more plaster on it, and this is what I decided to do because, like I said, the foam was just not working. I don't know. Sometimes I have good ideas, sometimes I have bad ideas, and that was a bad idea. So once I get all this straightened out, then we'll be priming this area, and I'll still have to do this side here. Still have to work on this corner, this joint. Probably have to cut it back just like I said. And then down over here, we're just going to put some more wood, and that's about it. And I also did more. Willie came over last night and he helped do some more ballasting. So we're ballasted all the way up to this point here. So this is ready to be more, adding some more shrubs, and then still have to do back at Forest Avenue there and the TOFC yard. That's all going to be just sand and probably some shrubs along here, and that's what the progress is on the layout. I know it's been 2 weeks of doing nothing, but I mean, the plaster has to dry. I had to figure myself out what to do over there, and then I finally decided to do that. Had to get the material, and then it's just working away at it. So we're working at it slowly, and then we'll continue on. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is going to be a road here. That's why it's not ballast yet. So we're going to put a road here with some crossing. There's going to be a signal right here facing that way. Oh, talking about signals, we mounted another signal over here. It's not wired up yet, but this is where it's going to go. So we'll have a couple more signals probably on the other side. Then there'll be a dwarf on this side, probably a double, and probably another dwarf here, one over here, and then one over here. That's also going to be a dwarf. It's going to be a double. So once they're going to be wired up, place them in. I haven't got any more of those stems that you get from Walters. They have the signals, and I just cut the PC board signals off, and then I use them and wire this to it. Like I'll show you over here. Let's see if I can get to it. I'll have to go from underneath. Alright, I couldn't get to any of them, but this is the piece that we used that we soldered to the signals. Okay. It's a signal mass base kit from Digitrax. So that's what it looks like there. Let's see if I can get a good picture of it. So there's the mass. We cut this off, and then we just use the base of this and we solder our signals to that, and then we use the ribbon cables to attach everything all together. Alright, so those are the other things I still got to get in order to get those signals put in. Alright, so that's the progress on the layout, and like always, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share it, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and if you are a subscriber, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time on the layout. Thanks for watching.